turkey sandwich. T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Why is that so loud? Let me turn it down. T minus 10, 9, 8, 7. Again. Sound check, quality check. I hope nobody in here seeing me fall apart. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? Yes. I am heard. I'm going to turn up the volume on my cellular phone device and see if that comes through clearly. Yes. Elay, accent free. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Elay, are you there? Present. Now I am going to practice with the delivery of my vocals, meaning from my voice. Is this my voice? To see if when I change my voice in different ways, it still picks up. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 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 1, 2, 3. Testing. Okay, so that means the microphone is good. I don't have to holler. I don't have to scream and shout. Let me fix the lighting. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this will be yet again another good day. Because I remembered to turn down the light so it don't blind me. Blinded by the light. Welcome to another morning move. I'm getting things set up as I should be. Oh no, push cancel. I'm glad I had a warning prompt because I was actually about to accidentally leave out and not save it. Live chat replay, a redirect. Definitely want to redirect. It is technically morning and I am proud of myself because I've been able to keep up with my personal schedule I have going on in the realm of ELAYTV and just getting house stuff done at home. Today, presently speaking, I want to talk about Elon Musk. I want to see what's going on with him. But I'm thankful I have a little time to get my announcements and stuff in here. Where are my post-it notes? See, they're not in here. So sticky notes. Hey, Adam, how are you doing? Just like your name. First. What's up, Adam? I am looking for my digital sticky notes so I can... There's too many loading up now. This is ridiculous. I have a lot of sticky notes, digital sticky notes, and I only needed one. Adam, I'm doing good / ... great. I'm feeling good, feeling great. Feeling good, feeling great. How about you? You know what? I am also happy that I made it before the morning was over. Because after all, this is called the morning move. And here it is 11:49 a.m. And I made it. I like to pat myself on the back, but I don't want to pull something. So I'll not while I'm on live. I'll pat myself on the shoulder. I'll pat myself on the shoulder. And looking at this glorious time, it also reminds me of McDonald's because this is the sweet time where you can get breakfast and lunch at the same time. I will explain to you, Alex Garcia, and welcome. I will explain to you the morning move. How the morning move came about in the first place is a few months ago, maybe 3 months ago, I simply started reading the Atlanta Journal-Constitution early in the morning before the sun got up. And I would have coffee or tea or room temperature water, and I would just vibe with everybody, and I would pick a random article out of my newspaper, and I would just read about it. And all the time, it never fails. any article that I would choose, it will make me think of some place and time in my life where I was at. And it will pull me in this time warp. So not only did you get to know what's going on, at least in Atlanta, but you got to know about me. I wanted to take a break on reading from the Atlanta Journal-Constitution for a while, but I enjoy waking up in the mornings, chatting and hanging with you guys all the time. And this thing is like super comfortable, okay? And I have several others like this. Well, several other onesies like this. So I was like, I want to just sit up here and talk with you guys like I'm talking now in this onesie. I have my drink, which is water right now, room temperature water. And I have my snack, which is toast right now, something simplistic today. And so that's how the morning mood came about. I wanted to have a moment where I talk about other things outside of the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, but it still allows me to be relaxed and comfortable and be myself. So welcome to the morning mood. This is the birth and the start of why morning mood came about in the first place. And Adam, I like cows. I always have. It seemed like my love for cows really started to solidify when I started driver's training in high school. Because where we drove at for driver's training, we always drove by cows. What's up, tribe? Thank you for already putting cows in the chat, and we haven't even gotten past our 10-minute marker yet. You're already showing love and putting cows in the chat. I really appreciate that. So thank you, Adam, for coming in. Alex Garcia for coming in, and tribe, welcome. So that's how the morning move started. It's a place where cool people like you and myself hang out at. And we just be comfortable in our onesies, our warm blankets, and just kick it. And this allows me to continue to be myself and not lose myself in this rhetoric of YouTuber stereotypical things where I had to come this way, I had to come like that. This reminds me to stay in my place, to continue to be me. So, tribe, I am feeling that you're already putting cows in the chat. So I'll start the cows in the chat song early, just for you. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children, animals, aliens, pets, plants, artificial intelligence, and all the other living, breathing things that are here on this wonderful planet Earth that we share. They say America is the melting pot. Scratch that. Planet Earth is the melting pot. So welcome everyone who is watching. It is time, all by way of tribe, for putting cows in the chat. It is time to put some cows in the chat early. Ding, 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 ding. Cows in the chat. Cows in the chat. Moo. Cows in the chat. Cows in the chat. Cows in the chat. Cows in the chat. Moo. Cows in the chat. Cows in the chat. I am going through my emoji profile and I am looking for those beautiful bovines, also known as cows, and I will put cows in the chat. Not only do I have one type of emoji for cow, I have 2 cow emojis. Do you guys have 1 or 2 cow emoji options? Thank you for showing love, Alex Garcia. Yes, you made it. Thank you. Sometimes when the cows in the chats are too many, it won't even let me approve it, but I was actually able to approve the cows in the chat. Thank you for your participation. Where's my fidget spinner? At times, I like to pretend this is fireworks. Yes, light the fireworks. Thank you for the abundance of cows in the chat. I'm looking for my other cow emoji because I have one just like yours, and I'm going to put that in there as well. Cows in the chat, cows in the chat. Cows in the chat, cows in the chat. Yes, this is fun. So I was able to put the cows in the chat, and on my desktop I approved it, and that's perfect. Thank you so much. And for the heck of it, I want to put this really cool animal emoji brought to you by the emojis that YouTube provide. It's a cat in a box, and it's so cute. I want to share that with you. So I am streaming off my Android cellular phone, but I am typing off of my desktop. So you'll see me going back and forth from different things. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have surpassed the 10-minute mark. I'm very happy about that. Let me go back to my comments, because while I was explaining the origin of morning moo for Alex, someone else typed in, let me see. Alex Garcia says, that's nice. I have a Grinch one. Yeah, you have a Grinch onesie. It's super comfortable if you intentionally ask for an oversized. I think this puppy is like an extra large, or some men's one too. So I prefer the men's ones because they're super baggy. Because if they're too tight, come on. It's not any comfort in that. That's what the adults wear. I'm an adult too, but that's what the adults primarily wear for Halloween time. But nonetheless, we're not talking about Halloween. Although I did talk about Halloween in Atlanta Journal-Constitution. I talked about Beetlejuice. There's actually a guy here. He's a corporate guy, and he sells property. Like, I mean, big time properties here. And every year in the month of Halloween, yes, in the month of Halloween, also known as October. In the month of October, he has made a report where he can pretty much now, for the whole month, dress in Halloween attire. In addition to that, he takes the time to make his costumes handmade. So last year, while he was working and eating lunch and like closing deals and stuff, he was dressed as Beetlejuice. I thought that was the most coolest thing. But he's been in the company for several years, and he built up a rapport. So it didn't just happen overnight. It happened little by little over time. And so everybody was familiar with him, and now he made it into the local newspaper for just being himself. And that's amazing. Come October, I may have to rehash that video, because it is really cool. So today's topic, everyone, I'm curious to see what's going on with Elon Musk. I haven't talked about him in a minute, and I want to make a survey. Let me see here. What can I ask? Because last time I talked about Elon Musk, I talked about the tiny homes and just the tiny homes in general, because tiny homes is a cool topic to talk about. So today I actually want to ask, this has nothing to do with the topic, but I'm curious. What are you having for lunch? That's what I want to know, because even though this is the morning moo, I just made it. Technically, I made it because I'm 13 minutes in. I want to know, what are you having for lunch today? Because for here, for us, it's lunchtime now. What are you having for lunch today? And I'm going to put sandwich. Sandwich with a capital S. Every time I look for sandwich, they show me Santa Claus. Because it's going in alphabetical order. Any kind. And then, what else can I say? Soup. Oh, that's so lame. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to get a soup. Do McDonald's sell soup? A tired soup. Soup. And now I'm looking for the emoji to express myself. Should I put soup and salad or just soup? Start poll. So if I only had these two options to choose from, I would choose sandwich. If these are the only options I have to choose from, it's going to be that. Thank you guys so much for coming in and liking the video. It means a lot. I will choose sandwich. Simply because that sounds good right now. And I'm gonna put a few sandwiches in the chat. And you know you have to have some french fries with it. You have to have french fries, if anything, some tater chips to go with your with it. Oh my gosh, you have to. So, what is going on today with Elon Musk? The world will never know. That's why the world is relying on me, LA of ELAYTV, to inform you of what's going on. Not only do I let you know what's going on with Wendy, also known as Wendy Williams, today I'm going to let you know, by way of the help from AI, what's going on today in this one shiny moment with Elon Musk. Let me see. So I typed in my Google search, what is going on today with Elon Musk? I am going to ask AI to see what it tells. Dun, dun, dun. Don't be scared. You can do it. I pushed enter. I shall not be afraid of what artificial intelligence is going to tell me. As I poke around on this computer and try to minimize these boxes so I can have room to actually share this information with you, I roll. Come on, girl. What is going on today with Elon Musk? AI mode is experimental and can make mistakes. Please be advised, AI mode is experimental and can make mistakes. Before I start, I need a bite of my toast. I'm getting hungry. Oh man, I set it out too long. I need to plop it back in the toaster so it can get re-crispy. Now it's a little chewy. Oh well. Beggars cannot be choosers. I have ESPN on in the background. I tell you, some days when I have my TV on, it picks up the sound so much, even when it's down like on 3. And some days I can have the volume on 7, and it don't pick up anything. I would like to have the TV on a little louder, but that's not going to be a possibility. I roll. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Like, share, comment. That's what it is, guys. Thank you. That's what I need to put in there. Copy. And just put that gentle reminder in there so I can move forward. So for those of you who like to listen to me while you're commuting from here and there, as confessed, and who like to listen to me while you're doing your workouts, for your clarification, I typed in Google search specifically what is going on today with Elon Musk, followed by a question mark, and I went to AI mode now. AI mode is experimental and can make mistakes. As of April 17th, 2025, here's a glimpse into what Elon Musk has been involved with recently. Ooh, brace yourselves. Government and politics, according to AI. Department of Government Efficiencies, known as DOGE. Musk is working with DOGE, aiming to streamline government processes and reduce spending. He recently stated at a White House cabinet meeting that he expects to save $150 billion in 2026 through his efforts at DOGE. There have been reports and counter reports about whether Musk is planning to step back from his DOGE role. Really? So, is he considering to cut ties with this? It says there have been reports and counter reports about whether Musk is planning to step back from his Doge role. Potential conflicts of interest. Two U.S. House representative lawmakers have requested details from the Transportation Department's ethics officials regarding potential conflicts of interest arising from Elon Musk's involvement with both Doge and companies like SpaceX and Tesla, which are undergoing investigations. This is reading differently from the last couple of weeks. Both paragraphs are leading with the luminescence of things just aren't looking quite as stable for him as they once were 2 months ago. As I read the third paragraph brought to you by AI Overview, it says tariff opposition. Musk is reportedly opposed to global trade barriers, fearing they could hinder his vision of a future with billions of humanoid robots and self-driving vehicles. That is where he lost me. I thought there was going to be some compassion. But yet we are reporting live from someone who is from the House of Slytherin. So why am I not surprised? I need my king to come up here to speak. I need comfort. Once again, I will read this. 1, 2, third paragraph. Tariff opposition. It says, Musk is reportedly opposed to global trade barriers, fearing they could hinder his vision of a future with billions. Now, I actually thought in this moment he was having compassion, if not for people of color, like he is, but his own people. I'm like, he's showing compassion that perhaps for his own people, he may be being too tough. I'm like, maybe there's a cloud breaking through and the sun is coming out. I'm going to read this one more time all the way through, having said how I was emotionally starting to feel blissful almost and hopeful for Elon Musk. Tariff opposition. Musk is reportedly opposed to global trade barriers, fearing they could hinder his vision of a future with billions of humanoid robots and self-driving vehicles. I feel sick a little bit in my soul, and I am reverse crying. It is filling up. I am reverse crying real hard, real quick. After what I just read. He is feeling an emotion of fear. He is expressing that these tariffs are affecting him. But what his emotion of fear that Elon Musk expressed and the concern and care he has for his vision is not that it's going to affect billions of people. And I even disregarded Black people, people of color. I thought maybe he was having a heart for his own kind from his birth country and of his like-mindedness and complexion. But no, guys, I'm sorry to inform you, it's not for people, period. It says here through AI Overview that Elon Musk is expressing these fears and responses of emotion for humanoid robots and self-driving vehicles. As I read the next paragraph brought to you by way of AI, in reference to what's going on with Elon Musk today, as of April 17th, 2025, this glorious day of Thursday, it says Social Security. Some Trump allies have expressed concern over Elon Musk's comments or actions related to Social Security, with some Democrats claiming Musk is trying to weaken the program. Trying? I was born in 1984. And when I got enrolled and got a part of the system of public assistance was probably 2006, 2007. My caseworker was already telling me this ain't going to be around for long. And when I was in fourth grade, our teacher was telling us, don't expect Social Security to be available for you. And that was in 1993-94. So this last statement I just read, Social Security, some Trump allies have expressed concern over Elon Musk's commitment or actions related to Social Security, with some Democrats claiming Musk is trying to weaken the program. I'm not gonna put all of the blame on Elon Musk for that last statement, because like I said, when I was in fourth grade, our teacher was already telling us we're probably not going to have Social Security. And I was in fourth grade, and here we are. So that means Elon Musk was way younger as well. I don't know how old Elon Musk is today, but they were talking all that yang then. I'm not going to put all of that on him. Not all of it. Fair is fair. And that's just fair. I will not put all that on him because they were trying to do this beforehand. How old is Elon? I was about to call him Sir Elon Musk. But the way things are headed, you might as well. Hey, you don't have to take my word for it. Sir Elon Musk, ... question mark. The way things are going, a cow can be president. And if a cow can be president, why not choose me? Cute, ugly smile. And that's the picture YouTube will probably pick for my thumbnail. Eye roll. How old is Elon Musk? I can't say this. I am thankful and surprised that so much time has gone by. We're about to hit a half hour. Elon Musk is 53 years of age. He was born June 28th, 1971. So where's my calculator? Let me see. I think this calculator is solar powered, so I have to shine it under the light. My question is, I need to see what's the age gap between Elon Musk and myself. So 53 minus 41. Elon Musk and I are 12 years apart. So basically, we're a generation apart. So having said that, when I was in fourth grade, our teacher was telling us that we weren't probably going to have Social Security when we get to retiring age. That's why I say I don't put all the blame on Elon Musk in reference to trying to water down, diluting, or take out the strength of Social Security, because this was going a long time ago. So how would I do, how would I get the age of how Elon Musk was when I was in fourth grade? So I would just count 10 years back. So I don't even know, probably 10. So maybe Elon was 23. So young. When I was 23, I was having my first and only midlife crisis. It's a big difference from African American community versus the other side, I had my first and only midlife crisis at 23. Elon Musk was rich AF. Oh well, you cannot help the family you're born into, and you cannot help the situation you're born into. I was born in a poopy situation, and I'm doing my best to make the most out of what I was given. As far as childhood upbringing, so I'm gonna put, what was Elon Musk doing 23 years ago? I was not expecting this. I was not expecting for this. Let me turn this off. Live stream to go in this direction, but that is how it is on the morning move with ELAYTV and in general. I need to write these questions down really quickly because I may need to use them for reference in the future. And let me see if my phone is still charging. It's still charging. I want to fix the light too. See if I can make it a little less. Oh, that's so much better. So what was Elon Musk doing 23 years ago? Question. I want to share my screen with you guys, meaning I'm going to have to reverse my screen and I'm going to have to try it again and trust. I am going to trust that when I flip my screen around and show you what I'm reading, that you'll be able to see it. Last time I did that, I ran into some technical issues as far as reconnecting. This time around, I'm going to try it with the belief that it will be better. After I write this question down in my handy dandy handmade clipboard. So what was Elon Musk doing 23 years ago? 23 years ago. What was Elon Musk doing 23 years ago? According to AI Overview, we're going to find this out together. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. What was Elon Musk doing 23 years ago? According to AI Overview. Somebody's knocking at the door. Just one moment. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. I have returned. Let me make sure I'm hearing myself. Yep, the mute works very well. Now I don't want to push that button on the keyboard. Let me scooch back over. I set the chair down on my sock. Now that's dangerous, because if I were to get up, I'd fall over. All right, I'm back in the frame. Get back in the frame. So now I need to put the timestamp in for myself. There we go. And put oops.
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me.
I'm gonna do a quality check to see if the TV don't pick up on this volume. Oops. I don't think it's picking up, so I could turn it up a little more. Hang on. I had to remove this material from around my ear so it don't distort my hearing. I think we're good to go. Okay. Now what I'm doing is typing a timestamp mark in here for the replay gang and for myself. What was Elon Musk doing 23 years ago is what I'm typing. And let me put the timestamp of 37 minutes, 37, and I put 37:40 seconds there. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. The moment you've been waiting for. What was Elon Musk doing 23 years ago according to AI Overview? AI Overview. 23 years ago, Elon Musk. 23 years ago in the year 2001, Elon Musk was heavily involved in the dot-com boom, specifically with his company Zip2, not to be confused with Ziploc freezer bags, which he co-founded with his brother. He's got a brother. His brother is named Kimball. The way Elon Musk acts, I thought he was the only child, because the only child, stereotypically, according to comedy and stuff like Dennis the Menace, they're bad because they turn into spoiled brats. That's the bad side. And that's the side they emphasize on TV because that gives them more stuff to write about and talk about. The way Elon Musk is running around here, I thought he was the only child and stereotypically act like the spoiled, entitled brat. But according to AI Overview, he has a brother named Kimball. I'll continue on with what was Elon Musk doing 23 years ago. According to AI Overview, Zip2 was acquired by Compaq for $307 million in 1999, and Musk used that money to co-found X.com, which later became PayPal. That's why I was getting so mixed up. Because, I mean, X.com is so close to Twitter today, where he calls it X. I'm gonna have to do more research. So once again, I will read this straight through. What was Elon Musk doing 23 years ago? According to AI Overview, 23 years ago in year 2001, Elon Musk was heavily involved with the dot-com boom, specifically with his company Zip2, which he co-founded with his brother, Kimball. Zip2 was acquired by Compaq for $307 million in 1999, and Musk used that money to co-found X.com, which later became PayPal. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, did you know that Elon Musk helped co-found PayPal? Ladies and gentlemen, did you know that Elon Musk helped co-found PayPal? That I did not know. Or if I heard it, I was all mixed up because, PayPal was called X.com. He's got Twitter, and now it's called Twitter X. Elon Musk has been around since I've been in Twitter, and I've been on Twitter longer than I've been on YouTube. There. So now the next point I want to make is to turn my cellular phone around so I can show you what I have been reading. With the belief, I'm going to exercise strong belief that I won't have any technical issues when I do this. And that when I rotate my cell phone screen, you'll be able to see everything I read. Because it seems to me, by way of me doing that research about Pulp Fiction, this information can change, and what you read may not be what you read the next day, even though you type the same thing. It's kind of creepy because information can change, and if you don't get it in that moment, you come back to it, the information won't be there, and I don't like that. So for my sake and for continuity purposes, I will show you what I read today in this moment. So let me be brave and hey, how you doing? Oh, you have a shark. Thank you for putting sharks in there. That's really cool. Thank you for putting the sharks in there. That's really cool. You're a username. I'm not gonna say that out loud, but it's funny. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is hold on. There. Turn the screen around and share this part. See, there it is. It says, what is going on today with Elon Musk? So thankfully, I'm able to show this with you. I'm thankful for that. Oops. What is going on today with Elon Musk? I forgot I have all this stuff right here, but this is my screen. AI mode is experimental and can make mistakes. As of April 17th, 2025, here's a glimpse into what Elon Musk has been involved with recently. I have all this stuff on my desk. Government and politics. Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE. There. I will do my best to hold this because I need you guys to see this proof on here, because these words might not be the same an hour from now. What is going on with Elon Musk? As of April 17th, 2025, here's a glimpse into what Elon Musk has been involved in recently. And it reads, oh my gosh. Government and politics. Department of Government Efficiency, Doge. Musk is working with Doge, aiming to streamline government process and reduce spending. He recently stated at a White House cabinet meeting that he expects to save $150 billion in FY 2026 through his efforts at Doge. There have been reports and counter reports about whether Musk is planning to step back from his Doge role. Potential conflicts of interest. Two U.S. House representative lawmakers have requested details from the Transportation Department ethics official regarding potential conflicts of interest arising from Elon Musk's involvement with both Doge and companies like SpaceX and Tesla, which are undergoing ongoing investigations. Tariff opposition. Musk is reportedly opposed to global trade barriers, fearing they will hinder his vision of a future with billions of humanoid robots and self-serving vehicles. Social Security. Some Trump allies have expressed a concern over Elon Musk's comments or actions related to Social Security, with some Democrats claiming Musk is trying to weaken the program. Now I am looking for my cell phone stand. Oh, I folded it up. I need to unfold that. Let me put this back on the stand. I'm grateful I was able to show you. I wish I was able to present my videos a lot better than what I'm doing, but I am working with what I have. It's so weird how the systems sometimes are finicky and they don't work like they should, which is why I'm sharing my screen this way. Turn the screen around. I am currently trying to turn my screen back around. I did it. And it did time me out. Yes. Whew. I needed to show that for continuity purposes. And as I was reading of that, I came up with an additional idea so I can show and share this with you guys. So after this video is finished, I am going to implement that idea. That was a lot of reading. I need a piece of toast, another bite of my toast. And when I say a lot of reading, it was because it was filled with so much information. So after reading all of that, it led me to ask, in reference to the Social Security situation with Elon Musk, where it says Social Security, some Trump allies have expressed concern over Elon Musk's comments or actions related to Social Security, with some Democrats claiming Musk is trying to weaken the program. I said that I don't put all the blame on him, because when I was in 4th grade, which was probably 1994, our teacher told us when we get ready to retire, don't expect us to have social security, because the way things are going, we probably won't have it, or a little bit at all. So I don't put all the blame on Elon Musk for the, quote, a potential watering down or downfall of Social Security, which led me to ask, how old is he anyways? Elon Musk, ladies and gentlemen, as of today, is 53 years old. He was born June 28th, 1991. Oh, wait. June 28th, 1971. Once again, Elon Musk is 53 years old, and he was born June 28th, 1971, okay? And after asking that, I wanted to know, because I call myself doing some math. So that means Elon Musk and I are 23, it's not 23 years apart, 12 years apart, if I'm doing the math correctly. So that means we're officially a decade apart and some change. So I typed in, what was Elon Musk doing 23 years ago? 23 years ago in the year 2001, a year before I graduated high school, Elon Musk was heavily involved in the dot-com boom, specifically with his company Zip2, which he co-founded with his brothers Kimball. Zip2 was acquired by Compaq for $307 million in 1999. In 1999, I was in ninth grade, and Musk used that money to co-found X.com, which later became PayPal. So now I'm going to show this bit of information that I'm reading for proof thereof, so you can follow along with me. I am going to rotate my screen so you can see the words that I just read like prior. Hang on, please. Here are the words. If I could quit moving the phone around so much. If you want to pause the replay, gang, if you want to pause it, you'll be able to do that, but that's everything I read in reference to what was Elon Musk doing 23 years ago. "23 years ago in the year 2001, Elon Musk was heavily involved in the dot-com boom, specifically with his company Zip2, which he co-founded with his brother Kimball. Zip2 was acquired by Compaq for $307 million in 1999, and Musk used that money to co-found X.com, which later became PayPal. And I am a fan of PayPal. Did not know that Mr. Musk has some parts involved with that, though. So I'm going to rotate my screen again and put it back on me. What a successful production day. I am very grateful that I didn't get timed out for rotating the screen like that during the live feed. Thank you, YouTube, for fixing that issue for me. So I will take the time. Once again, YouTube, thank you so much for fixing that technical glitch I had prior when I was sharing the screen with the Morning Move video with Pulp Fiction. It timed me out. So now that you fixed it, I was successfully able to display exactly what I was reading. Whew, that's great. So what I'm going to do now is go back to the topic at hand, because we are rapidly approaching the hour already. I had no idea I was going to be on for an hour. I thought maybe a good half hour, but time goes by fast, and I always find out certain things that I want to know about, and I want to share with you guys as well. So I'm going back to the topic at hand. What's going on today with Elon Musk? AI mode is experimental and can make mistakes as of April 17, 2025. Here's a glimpse into what Elon Musk has been involved in recently. Thank you, King Funko. You are more than welcome. Now that the disclaimer has been read, I will go further and see what AI has to say. What is going on with Elon Musk, Tesla, and tech? Guys, there's more. Robotaxi. Reports suggest Musk has halted internal Tesla analysis that projected losses for the Robotaxi project. I was curious about the Robotaxi. Having said that, yesterday on our news, Atlanta 11 Alive News, they announced that like in Midtown Atlanta, they are going to be soft launching, I think, some driverless taxi cabs officially brought to you by, I believe, Uber and or Lyft. But I honestly thought they did that already, and I thought I saw one a couple days ago. Unless it was one of those people who drive around like in Arrested Development TV show where his job was to drive around with this equipment on top of his car and record everything he saw so it can upload into the GPS, to which is why we have Google Earth and Google Maps, because those people drive around with these big old devices on top of their car. But those same devices resemble the same equipment they have on the self-driving cars here in Georgia. So in addition to what is going on today with Elon Musk, according to AI Overview, as of April 17, 2025, Tesla and Tech, Robotaxi reports suggest Musk has halted internal Tesla and analysis that projected losses for the Robotaxi project. Tesla Q1 2025 earnings call. Tesla Q1 2025 earnings call is scheduled for April 22nd at 5:30 EDT. I think that's something they're going to show on TV or something. Under the category of self-driving, Tesla aims to achieve autonomous vehicle delivery by the end of 2025. This goes back into Elon Musk expressing actual feelings and heavy concerns that these tariffs are going to affect what he's doing. FSD, full self-driving, Musk plans to launch unsupervised FSD in Austin, which is Texas, by June 2025, followed by other U.S. cities. Tesla Model 2 production for the more affordable Tesla Model 2 is expected to begin in the first half of 2025, with potential for 700,000 units by year's end. And finally, under the Tesla and Tech, by way of what's going on with Elon Musk, Optimus robots. Tesla is targeting the production of thousands of Optimus humanoid robots in 2025, which brought me to a sad revelation that made me cry reverse crying. I will not cry in public. No, the tears aren't coming out, but I can feel me crying on the inside after reading this part where I thought Elon Musk was actually having a heart, at least for his kinds of people, and you know what I mean. But he don't even apparently care about his own people, because in this paragraph I will read tariff opposition. Musk is reportedly opposed to global trade barriers, fearing they could hinder his vision of a future with billions of humanoid robots and self-driving vehicles. When he expressed fear, I thought he was naturally expressing fear that many people, according to what the news is saying, expressing because of the way this world is going, far as economy-wise. I'm like, he's starting to care that maybe this whole thing is going too far, at least for his people. I even gave him the benefit of the doubt, not to include African American people first of all, and anybody else who's considered people of color. I thought maybe he was having a heart genuinely for his people from his country, and at least in his tax bracket. But then I continued reading where his fears and concerns were for and why. It's for humanoid robots and self-driving vehicles. Not a person was in that paragraph. Not even his own kind. I reached the end of this specific topic because for the first time ever, to my knowledge, there is no prompt for me to ask for a deeper dive. I am going to stop it right here because we reached our first hour and I have other things to do today, which is social mediaing. But you guys, that's crazy. There's no prompt for me to do a deeper dive because I would have liked to. I'm going to swing over to the survey and see what's what. What are you having lunch? What are you having today for lunch, or what are you having for lunch today? We have sandwich any kind, 0%, and soup. Somebody chose soup, 100%. So technically it's 50-50 because I typed at the beginning of the survey or this live that I chose the sandwich because, you know, you had to have fries or chips with it, right? Or just a sandwich nonetheless. If I had to just stick with sandwich, I choose sandwich. So technically it's 50-50. So thank you guys for participating in that. I am going to intentionally end this poll so I can practice and also remind myself while I'm on this live that I can make another poll if I want to, long as I close out the first one. So I'm going to do this now to practice live on here because once I close out, I may not remember. Have you there? And question mark, have you press the like button, and let me find the cute little nerd emoji with the glasses, that one, and push thank you. And because I'm testing out this experiment to see if it works or not, I am intentionally going to be on here a little bit longer to see if this experiment works or not. Now that I have some more time to be on social media in the way I would like, I have been behind the scenes testing out all these really cool settings and features that YouTube have showered us with. I'm not sure if YouTube is going to operate in the realm of TikTok. It's like TikTok will have a feature up, and if you don't use it in a couple of seconds, you're going to lose it. And that's not cool. You shouldn't have it operating out of fear to stay on their app just because, oh, if I don't stay on here, I'm not going to be able to use this feature, so I got to stay on here and try it. I don't like that type of pressure. So I've been trying out these features on YouTube at my own pace and on my own natural excitement, not operating out of fear that I might not get this opportunity again. And I'm not gonna operate like that. So let me refresh this page here and see what will happen. There. We have reached the top of the hour, so I'll have you know it is time for cows in the chats. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people, plants, animals, pets, aliens, artificial intelligence, and all the living things that have not been acknowledged or classified on this planet Earth. It is time to put cows in the chat. This is the time in ELAYTV Morning Mood where we put cows in the chat. Because I like cows and audience participation is fun. So while that happens, I sing the song. Cows in the chat, cows in the chat. Moo. Cows in the chat, cows in the chat. Cows in the chat, cows in the chat. Moo. Cows in the chat, cows in the chat. I am putting cows in the chat. Is it true, unfortunately, that the government is allegedly still going with the story and sticking with it that cows are the main and only source / reason for global warming? These beautiful bovines are the cause for global warming, and if that is the case, as the cows fill the chat, that means this chat is going to experience some toxic global warming too. So please be advised to have your digital aerosol cans ready with the fragrances of your choice, because we blowing it up with these cats. Welcome to the Morning Mood. We have reached the first hour of the Morning Mood by ELAYTV, and I had no idea that I was gonna surpass my time, but I tend to find myself saying that in every video. time flies when you are really having fun. So that is obvious that I am having fun while I'm doing this. I have my fidget spinner here because I like to pretend these are my digital fireworks. So I'm going to take the time to pat myself on the shoulder, because if I try to reach over and pat my back, I might pull something or accidentally tear the microphone slash earbuds out of the desktop, and I cannot have that right now. So I'll lightly pat myself on the shoulder and cue my digital fireworks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cue fireworks. Yeah. Michael Jackson, my hand, my hand. Ah, that's not funny. Ah. Everybody going around say rest in peace, Michael, but it seemed like he's still here. So that's how you know they did a good job leaving a legacy, because when somebody allegedly passes but it don't seem like it, that's what that means. The spirit lives on. At least here in this planet. But all how we know energy and stuff, it transfers from the next dimension to the other. So yeah, Michael Jackson is alive somewhere else. Where, who knows, because energy cannot die. It only transcends, period. But what I'm saying, technically on Earth, he's led such a life, good, bad, ugly, and all the sad things he unfortunately went through in his childhood that were not fair. He still left a lot of legacy, his carbon footprint, his, like, let's say his digital carbon footprint, or his carbon footprint in general as a human person. It's a big old mud hole in planet Earth thanks to Michael Jackson, because he's reached everyone around the world. So it's like he never left. So keeping that in mind, I hope you people have that thought about yourselves in mind, because you are just as important. You're just as important. He is so dusty. Now as I'm looking underneath here, he needs a little bath. I'm going to have to use a Q-tip and a cotton ball to blot. I think if I use witch hazel, the witch hazel, stuff for your face and skin, that's mild enough and not abrasive to wipe this off. Funko Pop people, would you use the would you recommend using witch hazel and a cotton swab to get the little buildup of dust? He's been sitting on the monitor for quite some time, and now at this angle under the light, I actually can see that I need to clean his crown. There. So that's everything. What is going on today with Elon Musk? We covered what is going on with Elon Musk today as of Thursday, April 17th, 2025. We even covered how old he is. He's 53 years of age today, born June 28th, 1971. Found out he has a brother. Didn't know that. And lastly, what was Elon Musk doing 23 years ago? Which would bring us back in time to 2001. And he did quite a bit of things, to the point that it's affecting us today, because I learned that Elon Musk also co-founded PayPal. Wow. So I did my experiment, and I believe I've done enough. So closing remarks, and I'm going to be out of here. Let me bring the keyboard closer to me. Closing. This is the closing remarks. These are the closing remarks. Toast. Where's my computer emoji? So I put what I learned today is basically I learned something new about Elon. He is not the only child according to AI overview. I also learned that he is that story? Yep, co-founded founded okay. I better capitalize that. I don't want to get used to lazy typing because when I have to type papers and stuff, I need to be able to go back and type things formally. Let me see here. Oops. I also learned that he co-founded PayPal, but at the time, PayPal was called X.com. Was called something else. I'm gonna put that there. Followed by, I'm waiting a couple more minutes, 12, 13, 14, 15, at least 3 more minutes to just see how this whole thing fares. Let's see here. Hey, we're gladly taking cash apps. No amount is like turned away. So if you want to, go right ahead. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. I remember you from my earlier videos because the name is funny. And I think I was like, it's a song. But there's a dance. It's old now called the Cat Daddy. So I was like, Cat Daddy. What's Fat Daddy? What's up, man? Thank you for coming in. So yes, right now I'm in the midst of testing out something right now because I've reached the end of this particular live stream. But now that I have a little more time, I am experimenting with these settings that YouTube has to offer for me. And the only way I will be able to commit them to memory is to actually try them out while I'm on live. That's been the best way I've been able to maneuver around this whole world of streaming on the YouTube platform. There. We put the cows in the chats and everything. A couple of more minutes to go. So let me see. I don't want to get too involved and find myself opening up another topic, but I'm staying on here till the 1 hour 15-minute marker. House notes, I have ELAYTV Morning Moon. I have the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, where I also read out of the newspaper from the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. Shouts out to Sean Decato for delivering/donating those newspapers to me. I have celebrity news and things like everyone else. I have health and beauty, relationship advice. I have playlists in reference to real life talks of how I dealt with things growing up, far as being an introvert. There's a whole playlist about the world of being an introvert. And friendship, where I talk about friendship from the household diaspora all the way from pre-K, kindergarten, first grade, second grade, all the way into my college years, of how I saw different variations of friendship and how my view of friendship changed the older I got, and how unfortunately I saw more unfortunate variations and definitions of friendship. From best friends, I like hanging out with this person, no discrimination, it is what it is, all the way to fake friends. So as I grew up each year, I started to notice, unfortunately, there were different classifications of what you call friends. So that's what I talk about in that playlist. Senior years, my first season of senior year is, if you want to really get to know me, some more. That's another heavy hitter if you want to know of my times as a senior growing up, and they weren't all that great, based on real life things of stuff that happened to me in the house where people thought our house was perfect. I start to lightly unpack those things. I'm letting it all build up. So I have information on there about that. I have Fusion Fridays playlist where I celebrate my love for music. I recreate videos to how I think they should be. There's so many things in ELAYTV that I have, and I do encourage you to just take the time to see what else I have to offer. I've been on here about 13 years, so that means I have 13 years of content. So you'll be able to see how I looked when I first started, when I didn't hardly have hair, all the way to the time now that I have hair. These videos aren't edited to make me look like picture perfect neither. That's why another reason why I left them on there, so you can see how I looked when I started and the times I had rough patches in life and I didn't look all that hot or healthy because of stress. I left those videos on there so you can see as you go with me through life from then to now. I've surpassed my time. Excuse me, what did he say? How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? I think for the mystery of it all, it says it when you Google it. But my name is Elay, pronounced like LA, like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for coming in to the morning moo. It is past the morning time now. And I'm going to put a wavy hand. Thank you guys for coming in. And move on to other things. Followed by trophy. Thank you guys for coming in. Or as used, I had another great time. And thank you for coming in. There you go. Let me check the spell check. All right. I had to pause for the camera so YouTube can pull some type of decent thumbnail out of here. Had to be still for how long? Too long. All right, that should be enough stills to have YouTube pull something out of the thumbnail. Because I made a really crazy face, and you know how YouTube works. They pull the most hideous and horrendous face possible, and they make it worse. It's like YouTube intentionally runs our face through these face readers, and they have, you know how they have a beauty filter? Well, they run us through an ugly filter. At least for the African American people. So I had to go in and physically find a thumbnail out of what they choose that's not so grotesque. Pitiful. My name is Elay, pronounced like LA, like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next video. Bye-bye.